Hi guys, it's Melanie. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to talk about my 2021 goals for the year, so stay tuned. So 2020 sucked. It was not the best year. I don't think anybody successfully completed all of their goals for the year just because COVID and just 2020 sucked. If you watched my last video, I went over what all of my goals for 2020 were and if I achieved those goals or not. And today I want to go over what my goals are going forward for 2021. Oh, and if you don't know, a focus board is just kind of a visual representation of all of your goals, and you know, put something together so you can look at it every day and decide, you know, like help you, motivate you and keep you focused on what you need to do to accomplish these goals. And I have printed out a bunch of things for my 2021 goals. So let's just get right into it. Okay, so to start off, my bookish goals. So the first goal that I have here is one that was the same as last year, and that is I would like to read 120 books. So I printed out this little thing from Goodreads. And to go along with this, and I didn't print out anything specifically for this, I want to, like last year, buy less and trade in more. So, I mean, I'm still going to be buying books. I'm still going to buy subscription boxes. I'm going to order books online. I know I've already got books pre-ordered throughout the year. But maybe I'm not going to buy quite as many as I did the year before or the year before that. And take more books that I am getting rid of to like McKay's and things like that. And I really want to buy, like, build one of those free library things that you, like little libraries that you can put out like by your mailbox or whatever, and put books in there for people to take and maybe leave book, you know, people can leave books or whatever. I really want to build one of those. I should have like printed out one of those for my little focus board, but that is a much farther out goal, so I don't know if that'll be a 2021 or not, but I'd like to. Actually, I just now thought of another goal that I want to do, but I didn't print anything out for, and I'll mention that one later because it's a life thing. Anyway, channel goals. So last year my goal was to post 2 to 3 videos a week, and I was going to post them every 3 days. And because I was posting every 3 days, it made some weeks only have 2 videos, some weeks had 3 videos, and there wasn't like a set schedule, like a set day, except for the every 3 days. And so in 2021, I actually want to do 3 videos a week on a consistent schedule and do videos on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. For January, that's pretty much gonna, I've got a video posting like every other day just because I have a lot to put out. But for the rest of the year, starting in February, I want to do every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. So I printed this little calendar with the red circles on those days. And last year I said I wanted to film some cool like travel videos, some travel vlogs, but Corona didn't really allow that. I did do one, which was my like come with me to the Grand Canyon vlogs, or I think there's like a couple of vlogs that I broke that into, but that was it, because that was pretty much the only place I could go and still be socially distanced from other people. And yeah, I want to travel a whole lot more than that. So, and I've got my little thing for travel videos here. And I have some milestones for my channel. I would like to, and this one's the same as last year. My goal was to hit 5,000 subscribers, and well, I didn't get there. I'm currently at, well, at the start of the year, I was at 3,710 subscribers. So I'd like to get to 5,000 subscribers. And as far as views, I currently have, or I started the year with 417.7K, and I'd like to get to 600,000 views. So I printed out this. And as far as Instagram goes, the goals are very, very similar except for numbers. One of the things that I wanted to do last year and did a little bit but not great was to be more consistent and post something at least once a week. And I really want to do that, and I was terrible. There was many months that I didn't post anything. And so I have here a little thing that says Instagram apps to organize and schedule your feed. Stay consistent with your Instagram content scheduling. And I'm thinking about actually finding an app that lets you schedule your posts, so you can like plan them out and schedule them, and then they post on their own at certain times. That's what I'm gonna try to do so that I can actually be more consistent. As of filming this, and it's like well into January at this point, I haven't posted anything yet, but I will be soon. I also currently have 2,320 subscribers, and it is my goal to hit 3,000 subscribers, or not subscribers, followers on Instagram. For Twitter, I currently have 1,018, and it is my goal to get 1,500 followers on Twitter. So I printed out this cute little thing here. And then for my life goals, so the one that I mentioned earlier that I didn't print anything out because I literally just thought about it, is I want to get my kitchen remodeled. And I'm kind of working on it. It's a slow process. You might have seen in one of my, I think my Merry Bookmas vlogs, like earlier in that month, maybe week 1 or week 2, or possibly one of my Believe-a-thon vlogs from the month before. We did like build a pantry and stuff in our kitchen, and now I've started like sanding cabinets and stuff. So one of my goals is to get a lot of remodeling done on my house, and it's going to be a big project because there's a lot of things we need. We want to get new floors, we need a new roof because ours leaks, remodel the kitchen. It's going to look really good when we got everything done, and paint everything. Well, except for my library, it's already painted. Now on to the ones that I did think of. So the first one I have here is one that was similar to last year, and that is to travel. So I've printed out a few different things for that. We have this cute one here. Also, this was one that I used last year, or one very similar to this, and I love it. And then I also printed out this one because I thought it was kind of cool with all the stuff that you need to pack. So yeah, didn't really get to do all the traveling that I wanted to do last year. So it's my goal in 2021 to hopefully be able to do that. And kind of along with the traveling, I thought it'd be fun because I did the skydiving last year, and that was freaking amazing. And if you haven't seen that video, I will link that up here. But I thought, because I did one of these awesome bucket list things off of my focus board last year, and I have one of those cool like scratch off bucket list things. So it's like 100 bucket list items to do. I want to do more of those bucket list kind of things. So I printed out this right here. Now there are some things on that list that are kind of silly, so they'll be easy to do, like ride a Segway, things like that. So I want to do more of those bucket list items, but I also wanted to pick one that was big, like the skydiving. And I decided, and I asked Marty's opinion too, which one he thought I should like try to do in 2021. And we decided that I should go bungee jumping. And the picture I found actually had a person, like a girl with purple hair, which I thought was awesome. So I have this picture here. And Also, last year I said I wanted to work out more, and I did, but I kind of fell off. And so I want to work out even more this year. I want to consistently work out throughout the entire year. And so I printed this right here. And in 2020, before I got hurt, I was trying to like work up to being able to run an entire 5K. And so one of my goals in 2021 is to run a 5K. I didn't quite get there to that point, but I want to in 2021. And along with that, I want to eat better, because I mean, it's always better to eat better, and I kind of failed that in the last few months of 2020, and just I ate terrible. So I want to eat better consistently throughout the entire year. One of my things I'm finding is I need just to be consistent. That's a word I should have printed out, but I didn't. But yeah, consistency is definitely something I need to work on. Oh, I also printed out this little clock here for this one. Last year I had a clock for, I wanted to wake up by 7 a.m. every day, and that is, I'm not doing that. But I have a clock here, and it's for 8, and this is because I want to get back into doing intermittent fasting, and with this I want to stop eating by 8 o'clock each day. I know a lot of people with intermittent fasting, they stop eating at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon or something like that, but they start eating earlier in the day. And I'm not like a wake up in the morning and need to eat person. So for me, it's easier to like make my delay in the morning. So I won't typically eat until noon or later. So my cutoff is 8 p.m. And with the eating better and all that stuff, and especially with the intermittent fasting, I need to drink more water. Now in 2020, I did this very much. I drank a lot more water than I used to, and it did kind of drop off a lot when I wasn't working out and I wasn't eating right. I was just drinking whatever, but I still did drink more water than I had prior to, but again, I need to be consistent with that and make sure I'm getting all the water I need every day. And with all that, I want to lose weight. So last year I said that it was my goal to lose 30 pounds in 2020, and if you watched my reviewing that board, you know that in 2020 I managed to lose 34.8 pounds, but then I gained back 25.2 pounds. So in the end of the year, I only had lost 9.6 pounds. So I did reach my goal, but then I failed. And this year, same goal. I'm aiming to lose 30 pounds in 2021, but this time without failing and reverting back and gaining back most of that. I'd like to keep that off. So lose weight, aiming to lose 30 pounds. And also I want to sleep more. So I printed off of this little guy. I am bad about only sleeping like 6.5 hours. And at the beginning of the year, let's see, for like probably like from February through September, I was doing really well with sleeping, like, because I was working myself out hard and stuff, so I was tiring myself out. So I was able to go to bed at a pretty early time and sleep a good chunk of time, and it was great. But then as I let things go, that was another thing that I let go. And I was back to staying up late, working on reading or video editing or just whatever, and until like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, and then only getting 6 hours of sleep or something like that. And so again, with the consistency, I need to try to consistently throughout the entire year be getting more sleep. And I think this kind of goes along with the consistency thing, and that is willpower to not like just get off track and yeah, stay on task. So I printed out a few other things that are not really goals, but they're just like inspirational quotes and other stuff for my board. So I have this little thing here. It's got exercise, eat healthy, and get plenty of sleep. We have the hardest thing about exercising is to start. Once you're exercising regularly, the hardest thing to do is stop. And this is so true. This really, really is true, because getting started is hard. When you stop for a long time and you start back, getting started is hard. But I can tell you, when I got hurt in October and I couldn't work out, that was even harder. And it was so upsetting, and I got very depressed because I couldn't do anything. And this is very, very true. The next one is, when you feel like quitting, remember why you started. And then we have, slow progress is better than no progress. And I have to remember this, because I tend to beat up on myself when I am not seeing results quick enough, or like in 2020, I fell back a lot. And I still made progress, but it was hard for me to accept that I made any kind of progress because I had undone so much. Next I have, eat well, move daily, hydrate often, sleep lots, love your body, repeat for life. And I love this one. It's a quote by St. Augustine, and it says, "The world is a book, and those who do not travel read only one page." Which I think is very fitting for somebody who loves books and loves to travel. And then I have an Oprah Winfrey quote. It says, "The biggest adventure you can take is to live the life of your dreams." And then I have this, believe in yourself, but it also says, be you. Have fun, because we need some fun in 2021, because 2020 sucked. Then don't let the silly little things steal your happiness. And I think this is important, because there's a lot of things that can easily take away your happiness, and in the bigger picture, they're not important. Like, and I think like that's important for especially people on YouTube, because I mean, it's important for anybody, but I think it's important for us to remember, because you do get comments that are not always nice and things like that. And so that's one of those silly things that you have to like not let ruin your day or week or whatever, and ignore it. And yeah, don't let those silly things steal your happiness. And then we have, the number one skill in life is not giving up. I agree. Then I have, I may not be there yet, but I'm closer than I was yesterday. And this one was great finding it, and I'm going to put it like in a corner. And that is, be completely you, because hello, always be completely you. And then at the top here I have 2021. So now I'm going to like turn my camera around and set it up so that you can see down, and we're going to do a little time lapse of me putting my board together. So here is my 2021 focus board, and those are all of my goals for the year. What is one of the goals you have for 2021? Comment down below and let me know. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a big thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos like this, click that subscribe button down below. And until next time, remember to always be completely you.